What hobby would you have if you had an infinite amount of money? I play both Warhammer 40k and MTG, so my hobbies would not change and I would still struggle to budget it. I'd build custom submarines to explore ancient shipwrecks, and charge people $100,000 to join me in my expeditions. I'd have a whole line of tutors to teach me things. Spanish, Mandarin, Russian, Goju-Ryu karate, fencing, and so many other things. If I had an unlimited amount of money, I'd buy hundreds of Lego sets and I'd build a giant Lego city. Nature preservation and restoration. I'd buy large areas of cattle grazing land, and palm oil plantations, and plant forests, establish new coral reefs and fish nurseries. I'd also buy all the oil fields, and start shutting them down, retrain the oil drilling folks for geothermal. Honestly, just trying everything out I didn't yet. Plus getting all the books I want to own physically, but that would be hard even with infinite money. There is only so much book space I can make in a house, and while a library is cool, I wouldn't want one in my house. That would kinda ruin the reading corner's unique feel. World travel. There is a cruise ship where you sail for a full year. It costs the equivalent of a small house in a bad neighborhood. I'd do that to start and then get creative. I'd travel seeing the extremes and oddities of the world. Take a trip to the South Pole, a nuclear icebreaker to the North Pole, Darvaza gas crater, have a beer in a glacial ice cave, float around the Dead Sea, get a winter job in Svalbard, maybe do a tour at McMurdo Hole, hang out in Unalaska and see if I can get on a boat out of Dutch as a deckhand. While I'm there, catch a charter to Attu or Kiska where the Battle of the Aleutians was fought. Flying. I have always wanted to be a pilot, but poor eyesight kept me out of the Air Force. A few years ago I finally started taking flight lessons, but then I had an unexpected financial hit and had to put flying on hold. It's $250 minimum every time you take the plane up, so it adds up fast. I would have an equestrian ranch. Horses are an expensive hobby. It would be a dream come true. Hunting sextravisors. Imagine being able to wipe out the worst of humanity while looking absolutely adorable in head-to-toe khaki. Collecting handmade art. Lots of it. Traveling and spending money on learning language courses in a college setting. Saw a guy on here that won the lottery and his new hobby was traveling to every country. Best of all, because it's nearly impossible to spend exorbitant amounts of money in most countries, he actually spent a lot less than the monthly interest he received, so he was making money. Can't think of anything better. The logistics and planning fulfill the working man desires. Finding out how to sneak into countries we aren't allowed to visit normally, like Korea, would fulfill the creative desires, and seeing new places/cultures/food would satisfy the fun/adventure desires.